So to recap, we have a first semester college freshman from a conservative family who was radicalized over the last year or so. He has a soon-to-be transgender furry boyfriend who we have one picture of that he lives with. Per his text, in about a week, he planned to assassinate Charlie Kirk in what seems to be a crime of opportunity. He parked nearby, approached campus, changed clothes, stuck a rifle down his pants, got onto a roof, got into position, took the shot, disassembled the rifle, leaving the screwdriver on the roof, ran across the roof, jumped off the roof, headed to a wooded area where he reassembled the rifle without the screwdriver he used to disassemble it, because that's on the roof. Okay. Hid the rifle, changed his shirt, went to Dairy Queen, texted an entire play-by-play confession to his boyfriend in which he mentions he wanted to take the secret to his grave.
Quick timeout. I don't know if anybody's brought that point up, but the rifle thing's never made sense. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Ian Carroll did. That's where I was like,
disassembling of the realist. Yes. Yeah. So shout out to Ian Carroll, you to bringing it to my attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't have the screwdriver.
According to Kash Patel, he left the screwdriver, which he used to disassemble the rifle on the roof. How'd he put it back together with the screwdriver?
Great point.
I continue. He texted an entire play-by-play confession to his boyfriend in which he mentions he wanted to take the secret to his grave. Spends about 36 hours, 33 to be specific, in hiding, turns himself in at the behest of his dad, a neighbor, and a pastor, and then refuses to cooperate with authorities. He turned himself in, but he did not confess as of right now. He also carved left-wing messages on the ammunition. He also may or may not have been discussing his crime before and or after in various Discord chats. There's no exit wound on Charlie. Per the FBI, the bullet stayed in his body, lodging itself in his cervical spine.
We'll get there.
Which is impossible. Possible, but slim chance. There was a random bystander named George Zinn who immediately took credit for the shooting. The second it happened, he was taken into custody and later cleared on the shooting charges, but kept in jail on account of the child porn on his phone.
Shocker, he wound up having child porn on his phone.
It's also not worth an accusation, but it's not worth not mentioning that Charlie changed his stance on the American-Israeli relationship mere months before his death, after which he lost funding, turned down a big donation from Bibi Netanyahu, as well as a trip to Israel, and was allegedly threatened to shut up or backpedal his stance at a meeting in the Hamptons prior to his death. Not to mention the interesting exchange between him and Ben Shapiro 48 hours before his death. Also worth noting is less than a week after the assassination, the area in which Charlie Kirk was shot is now under construction and completely paved over by the university.